Hey, what's up everyone? It's Jenna Redfield here, and today I'm going to be talking about something that I talk with a lot of my clients about, a lot of my coaching clients on what should they do for their online business. There's so many different options, and I kind of wanted to run through the 10 different ideas that you can start doing with your online business. Maybe if you're just getting started, you have a side hustle, you want some passive income, or you actually want to take it full time and make it your entire business. So today we're going to be talking about 10 different ideas for building up your online brand, building up your online business, and how to make money online. So let's just get started. So I recently read this book called You Are the Brand by Mike Kim. And in the book, he talked about how every year he starts a different thing. So it's the year of the something. So he usually starts a new project over the next year. He doesn't do it all at once. He starts it every year. And the other thing that he talked about is that sometimes, like for example, making courses, you don't want to do until you've already done some coaching and teaching in person. So I am going to talk a little bit about some of those things. And I will say I have done almost all of these things. So I do have experience in making content around all of these, selling these items. So I definitely have a lot of experience in that. So let's just get started with number one. But before I do, now another thing I wanted to mention is the idea of a value ladder. This is something I've been hearing more and more about and really wish that this was explained to me when I was first starting my online business. I heard about it in Russell Brunson's book, .com Secrets, which I highly recommend reading. But what they talked about is you start off with a ladder of different priced options, depending on where someone comes into your brand. And as you go, as they get deeper and deeper involved, you increase the price. So you have different price points starting from free, which is usually some sort of opt-in. Then you have some sort of lower hanging fruit. Maybe it's a template, maybe it's a small course. Then you move on to something bigger. And again, you expand until you're in the thousands of dollars. So this is something that I have started recently implementing into my business because I never had that explained to me. I highly recommend looking up the term value ladder before you get started because you're going to want to start building this literally like stairs to when people come into your brand and they want something from you, you have all the options available for them, right? It's more about getting them in and then them wanting more and more and you providing that for them. And I think I didn't get that for a long time. I just thought, oh, here's one thing for them. So now you're able to actually provide them a ton of different resources, and the more into your brand, the more that they learn, the more that they're willing to spend money because they've already have a ton of value. So the first thing that you might want to think about, whether it's coming into your brand, is some sort of template or download. This is how I got started in online business. I created an Etsy shop where I sold stock photos. I still have it available. If you go there, just search my name, Jenna Redfield, and find all my stock photos. I kind of came in at a time when that was super popular. I wouldn't say it's as popular as it was in 2015 when I launched my business, but Etsy is a great place, Creative Market. These are both places that I have sold a lot of things. One of the more recent ones that a lot of people are doing is Fiverr and Gumroad. Gumroad's really great for things like Notion templates or other things that you're making that you can just sell for $5 to $10. This is a great way to just get some quick money if you need it, and you don't have to put a ton of effort because again, people are only spending $5 to $10, so they're not expecting like something amazing. But if you can provide them a template that saves them again time, that's going to be really valuable. Okay, so the second thing that you can create for an online business is coaching. Now, this is a little bit more advanced, and it's something that you might want to think about once you have gotten to the point where people are asking you for advice. So I would obviously, start maybe doing some education, maybe get some training. It depends on what type of coach. I'm a marketing coach. There's a lot of business coaches out there. And I will be honest, there are different price points for coaches depending how much experience they have, and obviously just depending on what you're doing, it might make more sense to start doing in-person classes or online classes, which is my third option. This is something I started doing before I did coaching, and so they kind of go hand in hand. I was able to do in-person classes in my town, and I actually only did it for like $10 a person, which is really cheap for an in-person workshop. I've now, upped the price of that. It's in the $40 range now just for a 1 hour class. But I think that's something that I have started doing over time is I have started experimenting, learning what I like to teach, what I didn't like to teach, and then I got a lot of coaching clients from those in-person classes. So if you know something really well and you're niche down and you want to teach it, start building a local audience on your social media, or just start building something, whatever social media you have, whether it's on Pinterest or Instagram or TikTok, and be able to transition those people to a paid workshop online. I've started doing that during the pandemic. I started doing a lot of online classes. I think I've done like 15 of them over the last year, and it's been really helpful to be able to grow my audience and be able to, still share my knowledge and experience, and then eventually turn those in-person classes into courses. So that moves me into number 4, which is online courses. Now, in the book that I read by Mike Kim, he talks about how you shouldn't do any online courses until you've taught that in person, and I 100% agree. None of the courses that I teach, I haven't taught in person, and so it's something that I definitely got a lot of feedback from, and it's something that I do workshop with a lot of my in-person and online coaching clients as well. So if you're wanting to start a course, I honestly recommend either coaching or doing in-person classes first before you start your online course, because it's very, very hard to launch a course when you haven't taught the information before. Maybe you know it, but teaching it is a whole nother level. All right, so the reason that I actually started doing this video was I had some coaching clients who were asking me, should we do a membership? Should we do in-person classes, online classes, a course? They were super confused. And I was like, you know what? It really depends on your business and your brand and what you want to do. And one of the things that some people are up for, and not everyone, is a membership. Now, I tried to do a membership a couple years ago, but with my ADHD, I cannot stay involved in something that requires a monthly membership. So I just said, I don't think I'm the kind of person who can run a membership, but there's so many more membership opportunities nowadays. They kind of go alongside with courses. Sometimes you have a course/membership where you join a Facebook group. Sometimes you can use sites like Kajabi or Teachable, maybe, create some sort of membership there where you're paying monthly. You can also just have something like Circle, which allows you to have an online membership. I'm actually part of one right now. And it was super easy to use. It was kind of like using Slack, but a little bit more professional. And then they were able to connect with a live stream platform called AirMeet. It was just super cool. And I really enjoyed using Circle as a online membership option. Squarespace recently launched membership options. So there's a ton of different ways to create a membership now in 2021. So look into that if that's something that you want consistent monthly income, where again, they have to pay every single month to stay in. I will say it's like Netflix. You're going to get a lot of churn, which means new subscribers, people that have subscribed and unsubscribed. And again, it's going to be a constant upkeep of bringing in people. So I feel like a membership is definitely good for certain people. Wasn't for me. All right, so this one is a very quick and easy way to make money. It's not really a business. I mean, it could be. So this one is a great option if you're just looking to get started and maybe isn't fully a business, but that's affiliate marketing and blogging. So, this is kind of one that's been around for many, many years, and it's a great way to make some passive income. So one of the easiest, quickest ways to make affiliate income is to join Amazon affiliates. You're able to sign up for free. A lot of people think you have to be part of their influencer program. That is not true. You can sign up for Amazon for free. And basically anytime you share an Amazon link, make sure to just use your affiliate instead. I make about $10 to $20 a month, which is, again, I don't even use it very much. And I'm able to basically get some free Amazon products. I get a gift card as part of that. So it's something that I'm trying to get more into, but I definitely use Amazon affiliates. You can also become an affiliate for some of your favorite softwares. That's one of the easiest ways I've made money with affiliate marketing, whether it's my email, my website, whatever it is. You can set up affiliate. I think Canva, I just signed up for Canva affiliates as well. So you can definitely check out a bunch of them online. So again, with blogging, I have a bunch of podcast episodes about how to make money as a blogger. So you should definitely check that out as well, because, blogging has shifted. There's ads. There's so many different ways to make money with blogging, whether that's paid promotions. You do have to build up your audience again. So that's kind of the first step. This is kind of more after you've built up your social media audience a little bit. Now, what are you going to offer them? That's really what this video and podcast is about. All right, number 7 is group coaching. Now, this is something that I personally haven't yet gotten into, but I have been part of a mastermind and it was super amazing. So I definitely am considering launching group coaching. It's been on my bucket list for like 3 years. I definitely want to start a group coaching program, and kind of hoping 2022 is the year for me, because I've been doing one-on-one coaching for so long. And what's great about group coaching is people are more willing to do it because usually it's at a little bit lower rate than one-on-one coaching. Because again, it's kind of like going to a fitness class versus having a personal trainer. You're able to kind of help more people all at once. Plus, they get to know each other, and you can set up accountability groups. There's so many different things that you can do with group coaching. So if you're in a coaching space and you are at a point where you're like, I have a bunch of different clients, I want them all to meet each other, group coaching might be the next step. So that's another great way to make money online. Some other ways to make money online are to start doing more content. And the best way to make money with content is YouTube and live streaming. Now, a lot of people make money on sites like Twitch, where there may be like a gamer. I don't really do any of that, but it's something that you could definitely use maybe if you're doing a Facebook live event, live streaming. You could do YouTube live streaming. There's so many different ways to make money that way, where you're promoting something, doing some sort of webinar. And then with YouTube, obviously, once you get to a point where you can monetize, you're actually able to make money on YouTube. I'm not at that point yet. I'm only at about 1,000 subscribers and I haven't hit the watch numbers yet. But once I am able to, I will for sure monetize this channel. It is one of my goals for 2021 to be able to monetize it. We'll see if that happens. I'm, again, doing this more for fun and as a way to kind of expand my my branch on YouTube. But that's something that I want to, encourage you. If that is something, if you like making videos, YouTube is a great way. It helps you bring in money from the AdSense, but also you can promote whatever coaching, that kind of stuff I'm doing. And so along with podcasting, you can build up your podcast audience and you're able to maybe get some sponsorships, and that's a way to make money as an online business. So if you haven't checked out doing YouTube or podcasting, I would probably start with one or the other. Right now, I'm currently doing both at the same time, which has been really fun for me because I already had both. Why not utilize it and kill two birds with one stone? So you can both listen to this as well as watch it on my YouTube channel. Finally, the last thing I wanted to mention is doing webinars. Now, webinars themselves are not really a business, but they're a great marketing tool for selling whatever it is that you're offering. Now, I recently read, again, .com Secrets, and in that book, as well as Expert Secrets, they talk about Russell Brunson's perfect webinar, which I thought was really good. I'm actually going to be redoing my masterclass, which you can take down below. It's called Be Your Own Social Media Manager Masterclass. I'm going to be re-recording it again soon based off of this new information I learned from that perfect webinar. And I think it's really interesting because basically it's a way to teach your audience something and then really try to sell a product or service at the end, whether it's coaching, whether it's an online course, whatever you're selling at the end of your webinar. That's going to be really helpful. So going back to number one, I did want to mention something. So with the templates and downloads, you could also sell things like books or ebooks or other ways that are basically things that you can sell to your online audience. So all of these are based off of the fact that you are selling something that that you're niched into, that you are able to talk about a lot. And a lot of that comes down to experience, practice, education, maybe certification. I'm actually going through a certification program right now, and I'm really excited about it because I've never really been certified in anything besides HubSpot. And so I'm really excited to finally be able to be fully certified as a marketing expert. So being able to now share all of this with my online audience and be able to give you guys ideas for if you are trying to start an online business, what should you do? These are just some general tips and experience that I would recommend trying out. They're ways that I know and have done myself to make money. I think all of these, except for maybe live streaming and YouTube, I've actually made money through. And I actually used to make money on YouTube before they changed the monetization rules, so I have technically made money on YouTube. But all of these things I have attempted and tried. For me, the one that brings in the most income are events and coaching. And then obviously I make money through my online store on Etsy and Creative Market. Again, very passive income. I have made money through affiliate marketing. I have made money through webinars, and group coaching is the one that I'm hopefully launching soon. So just hope that these are helpful ideas for you. If you're trying to get into the online space and you're trying to build a side hustle, you're trying to start an online business, a few things that you might want to also consider if you are starting an online business. Number one is getting a PayPal account. Make sure you're setting up a business PayPal. Also Stripe, which is what I use for all of my transactions. You will need this to set up all of the different things. I also recommend having some sort of sales funnel software. I use FG Funnels, which is fantastic. And I also recommend things like Canva to make graphics. I recommend a project management tool, maybe like Notion. If you can check out all of my content on Notion. I also recommend, coming up with different ideas like a logo, maybe a website, buying a domain, figuring out what you want the name to be is really important. And also having a specific logo and name for each of your programs. This is something I didn't learn until years into doing this, is every single program that you do should have a name, should have a logo, and it's memorable. It's something that people know. And that's something that I recently launched with my 2-hour business intensive. So if you're struggling with all of this and you're like, I want to start an online business, but I don't know what to do, go down to the link in this bio and you can check out the link for my 2-hour business intensive, where I will walk you through all the things that you need to know about launching your business, or if you already have a business, how to grow it, really based off of what you want to know in your business. So I've done this for over 80 clients. So it's something that I have been doing for years, and I have helped so many different types of businesses, everything from chiropractors to jewelry makers to other coaches. It's something that I really feel like I'm basically an expert in now, and something that I definitely can help you with. So if you're wanting to learn more about that, click the link in the bio for the 2-hour business intensive. It's something I really enjoy. Or check out my free masterclass. That's another one that's also great. So hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that this was helpful for you. If you are starting an online business, make sure to check out other videos on my YouTube channel, other podcast episodes, because I've done a ton on marketing. Because again, building up your online presence is really the first step towards building a business online. And I think that without any traffic and without any people coming to your website, you're not going to really be able to sell anything. So I hope this was helpful, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.